A big development coming in. OTT platforms could be put under the watch of the government. Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Thakur has put the OTT platforms under watch and said that the government will not allow demeaning Indian culture and society in the name of creative freedom. The minister has highlighted that overt, allegedly Western influence and depiction of Indic religions, traditions in bad light through the OTTs, asking representatives to come up with their proposed solutions within a fortnight. The minister has asked all the OTT players not to become a tool of vicious propaganda, ideological bias. And I'm quoting a part of it, saying there is a responsibility that OTT players must perform. It is to ensure that the platform does not propagate vulgarity, abuse, camouflaged as creative expression. This is important, remember, that Anurag Thakur, who is the Information and Broadcasting Minister, that he has put this for OTT platforms. OTT platforms, unlike films on cinema, do not have any sort of a certification in this sense that the films are usually put to. And he has said that vulgarity and abuse cannot be camouflaged as its creative expression. And there will be, in fortnight, a decision has to be taken on that. Paulami Saha joining me with the latest on that. Paulami, now there could be criticism on this of why should there be any sort of government watch on the OTT platforms, let the viewer decide. But what has led to this? Because it talks about religion, sentiments, traditions, but also abuse and vulgarity.
That's right. The government, of course, is constantly engaging with various platforms, which, of course, are platforms of the new age that are being viewed, and content is being consumed on a large scale and is only growing with the passage of time. With OTT platforms, because there has been no such control as such, or an eye over it, there has been criticism that there's been a lot of vulgarity, there's a lot of profanities that are used on OTT platforms. It's not very conducive to family viewing. Families with children can't view. So all of these points were made, in fact, in this engagement that the minister had yesterday with OTT platform representatives, where he basically focused on issues of content regulation, user experience, and also enhancing accessibility, as the ministry said, for especially building overall growth and innovation of the sector. But certain points that the minister made very categorically to the platforms and their representatives is that they have a responsibility to ensure that the platforms do not propagate vulgarity and abuse, which is camouflaged as creative expression, quote unquote, and that the fact is that India is a diverse country, and OTTs must also reflect that collective consciousness of the country. They should be sensitive to our cultural diversity, in fact, as we go forward. So these are some of the points that the minister raised in his meeting with representatives of OTT platforms.
Thank you so much, Paulami Saha, for the latest on that. So some of the points seemed fair. Will this need further discussions, deliberations by both of those who are heading the OTT platforms and heading the government as well here, the INB minister? Are they likely to be in the fortnight more discussions on how to go about with the OTT? Should it be free for all, or should there be a certain sort of self-restriction and understanding of sensitivities that must be put in place? Thank you so much, Paulami, for now.